grabbed another first, the first spin of the year. The American driver going hot through turn 9, hitting a slight bump on the circuit, which tipped him into a spin under braking.
Claire has to back out as Verstappen keeps the lead. Russell keeps third place.
To catch you. Talking to walls waiting to catch you. There's Lance.
Came courtesy of Valtteri Bottas. The Flying Finn hot into turn 1, locking up. Sargent's front wheel clumped the barriers at turn 22. A similar incident to that of Lance Stroll in free practice yesterday.
That happens at a street circuit, and accidents come up you very quickly, don't they? His session, were you anywhere near getting him ready to come out before the red flag?
Yeah.
We did. There's 1, 2, yeah.
I did the best as he comes through the...
There's Lance Stroll going into the barrier. Here's Lance Stroll, he touched the wall again, didn't he? He touched the wall as he did in practice with the Haas of Kevin Magnussen, and that...
Daniel Ricciardo running in 16th place. And Randy de bother at turn 9, the Flying Finn in a rear of his Sauber kicked out on it.
Yeah, okay.
It's a little bit... bounces off the curb. The car didn't ride that curb very well, which is just sort of spat him off. He was concerned about curbs. And the fact that the car was a bit wide, wider than certainly anyone would want to...
Driver dropped a wheel in the gravel exiting turn 11 and found himself in a... Williams garage has no spare chassis, so huge size of relief there. At least one car will make it to the...
so close to the wall.
0.3 miles to go, and oh, George Russell on the last lap of the race!
Where he had to try to, and he's got really close up behind the Aston, lost downforce, and then the wheels tipped the car on its side. Had to get on the brakes, he had oversteer, put him at wide, but as I say, the tethers keep the wheels in place, but at that point, it's the wheels that...
Only a few of them have actually been timed. He's been doing some setup.
Just seeing the replay,
Sorry, Rach,
Ted.
you need to come in.
Yeah, that's what I expected, but the problem is, it's a bit of a heavy hit. So he is turn 7, he keeps it flat, and he just gets onto the grass like I thought. A real rough ride over the gravel.
And teammate Kevin Magnussen finding the gravel at the turn
2. He loses the rear midway through turn 2, very loose. And that's what I was going to say actually with Oscar Piastri, the high speed stuff through the S's, which Ricciardo didn't do.
As he remains in 5th as they make their way through and off into the wall. And a big crash into the tyre barrier.
Let me know if it's okay.
They're ascertaining the grip level and finding there's not much at all, and they are adapting to the wet conditions.
Russell earlier on. Can he hang on in? And they turn. Now he dives down the inside and he forces sides wide.
We're at turn 16 and wheel banging once again as the Spaniard tried to stay ahead. That is a spin for Logan Sargent, so that brought out the yellow flag.
Wait.
Person that's gone out on a used tyre, so he's...
Oh, Carlos Sainz puts 2 wheels in the gravel, spins round and hits the barrier. The final corner to exit qualifying and bring out the red flag.
Yeah, sorry guys.
Oh, it was before. Oh my goodness, it was well before. You know, they're all raring to go. Look at that.
Because it's not that he just slammed on the brakes. Ricardo had to stop himself as best he could from going straight into the back. This to Yuki Tsunoda.
All right, Kevin Magnussen. Like, whatever, Yuki can't do anything. He even left all the space. There's
There caused an early red flag, spinning his Ferrari at turn 16, and he was unable to get his car moving again.
Rear.
Yeah, quite hard there, wasn't it?
Clear that up for you. That's outrageous.
And then watch behind. It's the 2 Aston Martins coming together. Alonso into Stroll. Tries to fight that back again and going round the long right-hander. Did they make contact? I think.
yes, indeed.
Oof.
And I don't think Logan knew he was there.
moment in the race as well, because it's brought out the safety car.
Down the inside at turn 17. Oh, and he couldn't keep the car.
Lando Norris this weekend, that is where the front wing got damaged.
Hamilton fared worse at turn 12, the 7-time world champion, grinding over track limits and spinning off the circuit. He had a spin exiting turn 15, but according to the Alpine team, he reported no issues and was soon back on his way.
Gets on the outside curb, and as he turns in the rear of the car, I think he was slightly wide off the line, then turns it from way out wide, and he was. Not by much, you're talking.
A rare mistake from Fernando Alonso.
Yeah, sorry, red flag.
Took a lot of curb on the rear of the car. When the rear hits the curb and steps out of line and he can't catch it. Another look at it there. Over that curve, the car lands at a funny angle, can't catch it.
Made the exit of Saint-Devote, but his kick Sauber clattered the wall a little and dislodged his front wing end plate, which Charles Leclerc later encountered.
The barriers are a constant danger in Monaco, as Valtteri Bottas found out just 13 minutes into the session. The Finn clipped the wall.
And there's Sainz unable to turn the car.
The Hasses and Sergio Perez. You get the feeling Perez got tagged there. Final restart there. Oh, and he did. He got a tag from Kevin Magnussen. James, sort this one out for us first before we talk about anything else. What do you understand will be the order that will restart?
Oh, there's a proper spin for Valtteri, and he goes into the bath.
Rain finally fell with 20 minutes to go, cueing some more wet running and more turn 10 trouble as Leclerc sent his Ferrari. Zhou Guanyu suffered his second crash of the weekend, bringing out an early red flag, the kick Sauber driver losing control and spinning onto the grass, his rear hitting the barriers. In second practice, Alex Albon narrowly avoided calamity at the Wall of Champions. No such luck today, the Thai driver misjudging his line through the final chicane and tapping the wall. To be outdone, a true champion joined the roster of legends that have come unstuck at corner 14. Max Verstappen giving the wall.
Tiny bit of oh, look.
On that graphic is where you want the
car we're now going to have. He still could get in the pits and get his pit.
hairpin, and yeah, he did hit the barrier. Sergeant.
Car ends. Let's see, it's